Well, where to start with Etsy product research? It can be quite overwhelming to start an Etsy shop. So this video is part of a series of videos where I provide a step-by-step guide to Etsy product research. I will use different research tools, including Etsy. And in today's video, I want to talk about SaleSamurai. Once you watch this video and you like what you see and you want to try SaleSamurai for yourself, then there is a link in the description below where you can sign up for SaleSamurai, or you can also use code female income creator to get 20% off. And you can even trial the first 3 days for absolutely free. I researched a topic on SaleSamurai I'm really interested in and which fits into my kind of niche in the productivity niche. So I'm very excited to actually go through the tool and do the research with you together. Some niches might be quite saturated, but you will see when you do proper keyword research, there will be some nuggets within the bigger niche. You basically just have to make sure that you create products which people are searching for. I started my Etsy shop 10 months ago and I share a lot on this YouTube channel about my progress with Etsy. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can learn from my successes but also my failures. Before we jump to my screen, I also wanted to let you know there is a link in the description for 50 digital product ideas. This is a great list which will help you to start your keyword research. And if you haven't started your Etsy shop yet, there's also another link where you can get 40 free listings when you start your Etsy shop. So let's jump into SaleSamurai and start our research. So when you log into SaleSamurai, you will see first like a tutorials overview. You can watch all these videos, I did as well. So it helps you a little bit to navigate the tool. And then on the left side, we go to search. And here you can just put in your keyword you want to look for. So normally it's a good idea to have a broader keyword. And today I want to look for Notion, like Notion templates. Whatever digital product you're looking for, start broad. And then you will see you can go into more details and look for specific things. So I put in Notion and hit search. So here are the results. It is red here because it's just one word, so normally it's better to have a bit of a long tail keyword. Etsy search volume is over 350,000, which is really amazing. And here you can find the click-through rate. You can hover over this little icon here to see more. And then Etsy competition is 68,000, which again is lower than the search volume, which is pretty amazing. And then down here you also find Google search volume. I think that's quite important because Etsy, for example, also uses Google to advertise some products. I have made the experience with offsite ads on Google that I got quite a bit of traffic, actually quite a bit of sales through Google. This is quite good. You have 5 million searches on Google. And also here it gives you cost per click and Google competition. So now we scroll down. We kind of have two areas, Etsy most trending and Google most trending. Again, it is never wrong to actually also look at Google and to make notes. But yeah, for now we concentrate on Etsy most trending. And here you can see the search volume, the click-through rate and the competition. And then we just have a look at the different keywords. So here we have aesthetic Notion, 17,000. That's not too bad. Fabric Notion, freelancer Notion. Actually, that's quite a big search volume on Etsy. And the competition is only 449. I think we probably found a gem here. By the way, you can either copy this keyword and save it if you have a spreadsheet or something, but you can also favorite it. And then you can see there's existing categories. And here in the category section, you can have different folders. I already created Notion templates and also affirmation cards. This is another interesting niche for me. Or you just have in general favorites, but since we are here at Notion, I will add it to Notion, or you can create a new category and just type in whatever you want. But yeah, let's go back to existing category and use Notion templates and click OK. GTD Notion, get things done Notion. But look at this. This is amazing. Over 100,000 searches on Etsy and 115. Don't stop this video right now to create this. Watch it till the end because there's more insights in here. But yeah, we definitely want to save this to our categories and then move on. I mean, guys, I obviously can go through a lot here. You will see Business Notion, over 21,000 searches, 2,000 competition, Crochet Notion. Oh, and they already have quite a few results there. That's interesting. Purse Notion, which is not so much, so we just skip that and look at the next page. We have Notion Wedding with over 16,000 search volume. We're just waiting for the competition to appear. Notion Wardrobe. I always look a little bit more, over 100 at least, I would say. So Notion Template is obviously very generic, but Notion templates or Notion template are definitely keywords I would use as part of my keywords for my product, no matter what kind of Notion template it is, just because it gives Etsy also a better idea what your product is about. So even Notion Wedding, by the way, has 2,600 competition, so there's still a lot of potential in this niche. Notion Student, especially if you are a student, you have a lot of insights here and you can use that to your advantage. I want to go back here and actually have a look at Freelance Notion. I actually want to take this keyword and copy it. You have Freelance Notion template, but also Freelancer Notion. And just in a second, there is another great thing about SaleSamurai. It actually has a Chrome extension, which you can use, and it will show you some insights within Etsy. So you can either go to the SaleSamurai website and do your research, or you can also be on Etsy and see a few insights through the Chrome extension. Again, here you can see actually the search volume. And another thing, before we go and look at some, also you can click on here 500 and more, and it opens up actually another layer over Etsy and also gives you keywords you can look up which are actually related to this keyword or to the Notion keyword. And it's similar to what we saw earlier. You have a bit of a quicker overview here, and we can also order via search volume. So at the top we have the highest search volume, and then it goes down. CRM again, GTD Notion, it's pretty good. Notion Student, Notion Reading. You have a lot of search volume and really low competition. And here we have our Freelancer Notion, and you can see how many words. Let's go back because we want to actually see a few of those templates. The first row is normally ads by Etsy sellers, so I would just skip that and look in the second row. And here you already see a few bestsellers. Business Planner, Ultimate Freelance Business Notion template. I will actually have a look in a second, but only 86 reviews. That means that this seller is actually not that long on Etsy. Let's jump into the template, and here you can also see in demand to be bought this in the last 24 hours, and it's actually $37. I mean, this is quite a high priced item if you think you just have to create it once and then you can sell it over and over again. So an Ultimate Freelance Hub, you can see it even says here 80 plus integrated pages, so this is quite a big Notion template. I'm sure a lot of effort went into this. You can see an overview. It's always good to have a video, especially with Notion template. It shows you a little bit of an overview. I mean, it looks very packed with lots of different things. So when you're a freelancer, this is probably just a must-have to make your life easier. Obviously, this is very well done, but I also want to just go to the seller and have a look. From India, 812 sales and 5 products. I mean, that is insane. And let's also have a look when she started. When we scroll down here and we go to the latest review, we can see, okay, 2020, so it's a little bit longer, but you can see she had different products in 2020 and then probably started Notion at some point. So yeah, I actually found it here in 2020. She obviously had all those prints, and then in actually July 2023, so it's just over 6 months, she started to create Notion templates. So yeah, we have about 6, 7, 8 months she has this shop. With Notion templates, I feel like it might take you quite a while to create a good template. In this case, you don't have to have 200, 300 different products, like for example with printables, because it just takes so much more time to create these, and you can also sell them for much more money. So here we are back at SaleSamurai. I mean, this tool has a lot more features. You can actually integrate your shop, which I did here. Then you also have a listing creator where you can actually do everything within SaleSamurai. You can check your keywords if they are in the right places and things like that. And then you prepare everything here and then you publish it on Etsy, which is pretty cool. You have a competition tracker, which I use a lot. You can see here the name of the shop, if it's still if it's still live, sales, listings, the likes, and how old it is. Here you have your favorites, the categories. Don't have any listings right now, but here you have all your keywords, the Notion templates. I actually saved a few of those Notion templates, which looked quite good to me. So I will look into, YouTube Notion template, Witchy Notion template, which is quite specific, or UGC Notion template if you have a lot of collaboration with brands, for example. Reading journal Notion template, pregnancy Notion. To be honest, there is a lot you can do with Notion. Let's quickly go back to Etsy and look at one of those listings and take the link and paste them into SaleSamurai. And here we have the listing, the Ultimate Freelance Business Notion template. And here it gives you a little bit more details, the category it is in, the title characters, title words, description characters, images all used. The quantity, it has 808. I mean, with digital products, you can put a lot in. Normally, because I also sell digital products, you can put in 999, so 999. So sometimes when someone has 808, you kind of have to calculate 999 minus 808. Then you know how much it was sold, the views, the monthly views, the likes, created in October 2023. So again, it's not that old. Here we can see the age just down here, 144 days. That's really incredible. Last modified. This basically indicates when it was last sold, which is today. And then here you can see the price. And here, when you scroll down, you can see all the different keywords this listing is using. And this is really good to look into. So you might want to use and really copy those keywords to know what works for this listing. And you can see it's a business planner, freelance, Notion business. So the search volume is really high for all of these: Notion freelance, Notion CRM, and freelance dashboard. These are the only ones which are maybe smaller. And here you can see if it's a multi-word unique category, beginning of the titles and the description. So what you can do to actually optimize it, if you use some of these tags, you might want to put them in the title and also in the description, just to give it actually even a better chance to be found. And then down here, you can also look at the images within the tool. Let's go back to basic search. I mean, I'm blown away. I'm very interested in creating Notion templates, but I'm actually just at the beginning to learn Notion. I use it myself, but it's much easier to just use it than to create it. And that's why those Notion templates are really popular, because they make your life so much easier and you don't really need to learn it, basically. The people who also create Notion templates, most of them have tutorials, so it's very easy to just watch these tutorials and follow the steps. So Notion templates, guys, is a really good niche to be in. So that was an overview of how to use SaleSamurai and what it actually gives you when you do your keyword research. But the most important thing is that you have a research tool like SaleSamurai where you can look up what people are looking for and what is in demand. In one of my next videos, I will talk about another research tool, so make sure to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye!